Hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Evie with Evie Reviews. This is going to be my review and recap for Bel-Air Season 1 episode number 5. This is the last video I'm doing for the night. I may sound a little tired. Work with me, people. We gonna roll. Alright, so let's get into the shenanigans and the foolishness. The man is dead. Like, I don't even know where do we go from here, my love? Because the man dead. So, I don't even know. Let's figure it out. Here we go. Alright, so we start back with Trey and Will coming back from the airport. And immediately they're talking about, oh, everything is litty out here and stuff, and they immediately get to the question that I have is, if Rashad is dead, what is the point in Will being out there in LA anymore? He can go home, the threat is over. Plot hole number one. Next, we see Miss Hillary is packing up her stuff to move out of the pool house, and she's fixing her first dinner for her housemates at the influencer house. Her daddy is helping her. He's telling her, you might want to talk to your mom because, she's throw parties for us and our friends all the time. She's like, I think mom's style is a little bit more upcrust than what I'm trying to go for. He's like, just cut your mama some slack. Just cut her some slack. Well, we're going to see how that works out. I also want to see what happens with Carlton and Trey because I feel... I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave those thoughts for when it happens. We're in commercials. I like Trey, but he gotta keep his fucking mouth shut. Jesus Christ on the cross. So Hillary's having this goodbye dinner party with the influencers and shit, and so it's all going great. And hold on. So Aunt Viv and Aunt Vi have a conversation. I still don't know what the tension is between the two of them, but Aunt Vi is like, oh yeah, Will can come home. I feel like he can stay till Thanksgiving and then he can come home, be home for good. Now the man is dead and ding dong, the witch is dead and he don't have to hide no more. And she's like, you don't think he needs to stay? And she talked about the Alpha Party, how he made all these connections, he impressed all these people, captains of industry, blah blah blah. And she was like, no, I'm his mama. She's like, well, can we both agree that we won't say anything to shift him either way? She's like, no, I'm his mama. I'm his mama. So that's it. That's an issue. And so I think they want him to stay. I think they want to keep him like he's a puppy, but whatever. Trey keeps saying that, like, Will, it's better in Bel-Air for Will. He's a part of the team. He's not carrying the team. It's different. It's different, but it's slightly better. So why did Trey say to Carlton, aren't you glad this is basically Will's goodbye party? Now that Rashad is dead, he can go back. He was like, you really think Will was in that much trouble? He was like, yeah, I was there when they got arrested. And Rashad had murder in his eyes, and Will would have did a lot of time for them gun charges if your DA daddy hadn't made it all disappear. Listen, when I say Carlton's blood was boiling, like his head was going to explode when he found out all of that shit. He had no idea. They only told the children that about he coming here for a better education. They ain't telling nothing about him being in actual trouble, him almost getting murdered, all of those things. Baby, if Will stays, Carlton's going to find a way to use it. Carlton is gathering all of this information, and he's going to use it in a horrible way. I can feel it coming. And how they going to paint themselves out of this corner, I do not know. But we going to see. We going to keep going. My God, on today. So the hate ass hoe has again jumped out of Carlton's esophagus. Jesus Christ. And, he is very, very, very upset. He went to his daddy. His daddy was like, yes, indeed. This is what has happened. Everybody needs a little help sometimes. Some people need to be showing some grace. You've been showing grace. You have your struggles. Everybody deserves a little help in a second chance when they fall down. It's like, are you equating my anxiety disorder with Will committing a crime? He was like, I did the right thing. He's like, if it was the right thing, you wouldn't be asking me to keep a secret. Child. First of all, you mad that your daddy did anything for anyone who's not you. Let's start there. That's what the real issue is. You seem real jealous of anybody who gets any of your daddy's attention, including the white man who was just having a conversation. Child. I keep looking for a redeeming quality in Carlton. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. Now Trey done got himself drunk up, and it's time for them to go to bed. The people pulled a prank on Hillary where it was a twerking bear under the thing. Child, it's so stupid. But the dinner was successful. Everybody's having a great time. Ashley is asking questions about gender fluidity. I think she likes that little girl, Louisa. But we're going to get back to that. I'm just glad that they didn't Judy Winslow her for this, unless we don't see her again. She goes upstairs and we don't see her again for the rest of this episode. But I digress. Where's Jeffrey at with his fine? Okay. All right. Let's keep the episode's half over. I need my fix. What's going on? All right, so Carlton's hating asshole takes his ass into Will's room and tells him, he said, what you gonna threaten me and shoot me with a gun too? Blah, blah, blah. Stay away from Lisa, or I'm telling everybody. Okay. Just stay out of my way and stay away from Lisa. Fine. So Will takes that to heart. They're leaving the next day. Lisa's coming over. First they having breakfast, and Uncle Phil's making everybody pancakes. And so Carlton is like, I don't want no fucking pancakes because Lisa coming over. We gonna pop, whatever. And he done said Lisa name 17 times. Nigga, we get it. We get it. It's fine. And so as Trey and Will and Uncle Phil are getting ready to leave for the concert, Lisa is there, and Trey introduces Lisa to Will. Will don't even speak to her or acknowledge her presence. And he was just like, we gotta go. And she was like, what's wrong with Will? He's acting weird. And Carlton was like, I don't know. Let's get back to the guest list. You hating ass coon nigga. I can't. I don't like him. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like him. I don't like it. They're gonna have to do something extraordinary in order for us to turn around and like Carlton, because this ain't it. Otherwise it's gonna be just die. We be all right. So they get to the concert and they meet D Smoke. Who knows Uncle Phil? They speaking in Spanish to each other. Trey starts trucking. All he can say is, oh my God, you're D Smoke. Got it. Now Aunt Viv has gone to this art gallery and is looking over the artwork where she may be able to he's doing a capsule collection and showing artists. So she's trying to see if she can get into the capsule collection. I don't know who this man is. There might be a history with them, but it's my husband, Michael Ealy. Lord Jesus, looking rugged with that fix it, Holy Ghost. Looking fine as he want to be. Now, Michael Ealy, as much as I love you, you like to play in people's homes and shit. Gonna need you to bag back from this particular situation, because I feel like they're gonna make you disappear like Rashad did if you mess with Aunt Viv. I'm just saying. And it's not even gonna be like a cute, like they're gonna find your body in a landfill with your penis cut off and stuck in your mouth. That's the kind of feeling that I would like. They're gonna mess you up real bad. So listen, stay away from Aunt Viv. That's my feeling. I could be wrong. Please, sir, don't get, in the immortal words of Retro G from the Soul Firm, your water cut off. Please don't do that. Don't do it. Okay, we gonna keep going. So Michael Ealy is trying to get her obvious creative juices flowing by staring at her like she's a pork chop. He wants to lick the plate. He has reserved a space for her already. And she was like, I don't even know if I have it in me anymore. He's like, you can't do anything but go ahead and try it. And it's never a right time. You wait, and another 15 years will have passed you by. Now, I think little Ashley is almost 15. Is Michael Ealy her baby daddy? Did she have an affair and that's why she stopped? And we don't know the true parentage of little. Because Hillary is dark. Carlton is dark. Ashley, not so much as chocolate as the other two. Aunt Viv is chocolate. Uncle Phil is chocolate. Michael Ealy, not so much. Ooh. That's scary. Oh God. Okay, so Uncle Phil says he's going to go into the concert. He gets like a text message. He said, I gotta handle some business. I'll be right there. And the congressman and the chief of police, Lisa's daddy, is there, and they want him to tone down his rhetoric about defunding the police. And he was like, I stand by what I said. Eat a dick. I'm out. And so that's not going to bode well for him either, even though he's up in the polls. We're going to see what happens. Let's get into it. Okay, a lot happened. So, Carlton, I thought he was making inroads with Lisa. He went to kiss her. She was like, hey, bro. No. No. He just like, I just thought. He's like, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, you know what you were thinking. You're trying to get in her pants. Calm down. He thought if he could get rid of Will, then that would just automatically just throw her back into. Sir, that's not how it. Okay. But you a hating asshole, so you don't know that. So Uncle Phil, somebody's putting a smear campaign that he's anti-police because he said defund the police and stuff, but he also made inroads because that he forgot they were recording when he was talking about Hillary being in the NICU and an infant, and it humanized him with the people, and so he's up in the polls. So it's a back and forth game. Listen, it's a back and forth game. Trey and Will get into a almost fist fight. They're bleeding their trauma all over each other, and neither one of them are healed, and they don't really know how to express themselves appropriately. I feel like neither one of them have coping skills in order to deal with the amount of trauma that the both of them have from this one incident. But they split ways. Trey goes back home. He's like, I can't be a charity case. I can't buy into all of this stuff. He's like, I'm not soft. He's like, you done got soft. He's like, I didn't get soft. I just realized there's a world outside of West Philly. And Trey's like, not for me, it isn't. And so, and some people, it's like that. Some people will always be the same. Some people will always be the same. So, there is that. Now, there was a conversation between Hillary and Ashley. Ashley does like Lucia. She has a crush on her. She doesn't, but she hasn't ruled out boys all the way out yet. So she was like, I don't want to tell mom and dad about the crush on the little girl until I'm sure exactly what it is that I'm doing. She's like, I could be gay, I could be straight, I could be bi. I like girls, I like boys, I like everything. I could be pan. We don't know. That's a thing that's happening. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's a lot of crying and sniffling and red eyes and machismo with I'm not gonna let this in hell will fall down before I let this tear fall out of my face type of thing that's happening. Listen, there's 5 minutes left in this show. We gonna see what happens. Okay, so the episode ends with Will making the very difficult decision and call his mama and tell her that he want to stay, and she was like, but your whole life is here. We love you. Everybody who is here loves you. This is your home. And, he's like, I think I need something different. I need to see things differently, do things differently to get a different result. Okay, baby. And mom being a mommy is like, whatever is best for him and what will serve him the best. So even though she's hurt, you can see it in her face. She's hurt. whatever it is that's going to serve her child the best, that's what she is willing to do, even if that means she has to give him up to stay here in LA. And that's how the episode ended. But yeah, tell me, have you seen it? Did you like the episode? Is Carlton forever going to be a hating asshole and keep getting rebuffed by people who don't want him? I don't know. We'll see on the next chapter of Bel Air. That's so fucking rude. We'll see you on the next episode of Bel Air. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a kid, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.